County environmental health is divided into 4 divisions: community health, food and housing, hazardous materials or hazmat, and land and water quality. First up is community health. They look at everything from landfills to mosquito larvae.
The Community Health Division is made up of 5 unique programs. These programs play a significant role in promoting safe and livable communities and protecting the quality of life of our citizens and visitors.
We operate a household hazardous waste drop-off facility and conduct one-day collection events. Everything from electronic waste like that old TV to batteries and pesticides that need to be gotten rid of safely. By providing resources and tools, we encourage businesses to conserve water and energy, reduce waste and prevent pollution, helping businesses turn their processes green.
There is a direct correlation of improperly managed chemicals and the environment. It can get into our storm drains and cause off-site impacts.
The Department of Environmental Health also keeps tabs on landfills. Doesn't matter if they're open or closed. There are still rules that must be followed to keep them safe. Then there are vectors.
The Vector Control Program monitors and controls animals, including insects, that carry and transmit diseases, primarily mosquitoes, rats, and ticks.
So they look for vectors that can cause humans problems. Some mice can carry hantavirus. Rats can spread foodborne illness and can cause a lot of property damage. Mosquitoes can carry West Nile virus and many other deadly diseases. Squirrels can carry plague.
The Vector Control Program led the charge in 2008 against the fight against West Nile virus. They were very successful, and they continue through their diligence of surveillance to monitor any type of emerging vector-borne diseases.
And we test these vectors in our Vector Disease and Diagnostic Lab, a state-of-the-art facility designed to spot an ever-increasing number of diseases affecting human health, and most importantly, do it quickly. Before, it could take days or weeks to get test results. Now it can be within hours. We also monitor devices designed to keep us healthy. We inspect X-ray machines in medical facilities as part of our radiological health program.
The overall benefit of the programs is to maintain a safe, clean, and healthy San Diego.
Community health, just one part of the Department of Environmental Health. Next is food and housing. This group looks at food facilities, public swimming pools, body art, and housing. We also monitor organized camps, making sure they follow the rules so your child's summer camp experience is a safe one. We check construction plans on new or remodeled food facilities and public swimming pools to make sure they comply with environmental health standards. We check a lot of things when it comes to restaurants.
When the public goes to a restaurant or to a facility where it's preparing food, if they're able to see that they have been inspected, they know that someone was there that was able to evaluate the procedure that is being used to prepare their food, that they have been able to evaluate the cleanliness, the sanitation of the facilities, and they know that it's a place where it's safe to eat.
That restaurant will get a letter grade, A, B, or C, and you can find the results of those inspections on the web. You can see how your favorite restaurant fared before heading out. We conduct outreach for our business operators and have a food handler training program. Every food handler must attend the class and pass an exam dealing with hygiene, food temperatures, dishwashing, and other items. But we deal with more than just restaurants. Public swimming pools. We make sure the water is healthy, safe, and sanitary. There's life-saving equipment, the filters are working properly, that there's adequate fencing, and proper signage. Body art shops are also checked to make sure they follow safe practices, that the tools are sanitized, and that they're following all the hygiene rules. Same thing with retail food facilities, hotels, and apartments.
We're there to protect the residents and the visitors of the county. We touch very vital functions that affect everyday lives. Everybody can count in a week having gone to a restaurant, probably using a swimming pool. There are people that live in public housing. So by having the oversight over these programs, we're ensuring that we maintain a healthy standard and that we are there to provide assistance and to investigate complaints and to ensure that we keep the quality of life that we all need and deserve.
We're the legal housing authority for all the unincorporated areas of the county and contracted cities. That's the Food and Housing Division. Next is Hazmat, the Hazardous Materials Division. It's actually 2 groups in one. The first deals with hazmat emergency incidents 24/7. It's called HIRT, H-I-R-T, or Hazardous Incident Response Team. Probably the part of DEH most visible to the public.
They respond to chemical, biological, and radiological emergencies throughout the county, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week throughout the year.
The other part of the Hazmat Division deals with the enforcement of environmental laws through the Certified Unified Program Agency, or CUPA. Here we make sure hazardous materials and waste are being stored properly at thousands of facilities. We look at things like medical waste management, hazmat business plans, and we make sure storage tanks, whether below ground or above ground, are safe during annual inspections.
We make sure that facilities that handle toxic waste and materials have plans in place to prevent releases, and if they have them, to properly notify the authorities to respond to them and also control them to the extent feasible.
We also train with our neighbors to the south, working with our counterparts in Mexico on any incidents near the border. That's the Hazardous Materials Division. The fourth and final division of DEH is Land and Water Quality.
The Land and Water Quality Program is made up of professionals that are passionate about protecting public health, protecting groundwater resources, being ready for disaster response. Really, it's to ensure that our land and our water quality resources are being protected.
One very noticeable part of the Land and Water Quality Division is the testing of water at the beach. We monitor water quality at the county's beaches. We let the public know when and where it is safe to swim. We post signs at the beaches, update our website and telephone hotline. We also protect the underground water you can't see by ensuring that monitoring wells are constructed and removed properly to prevent contaminants from entering groundwater. We also help to clean up soil and groundwater from underground storage tank spills or other hazardous material spills.
Our staff go out and they witness the removal of underground storage tanks. And when the tank is taken out of the ground, we take a look at the conditions of the site. Samples are taken, and if they're contaminated with petroleum products, they put together a plan for the actual cleanup.
We also regulate the use of recycled water, making sure there are no cross-connections of recycled and drinking water supplies. We regulate small drinking water systems to ensure those using these systems have access to clean, safe, and reliable water. We ensure septic systems are installed and maintained properly to protect public health and groundwater. That's the Land and Water Quality Division. The county's Department of Environmental Health, working to make sure we stay safe in the home, in the water, in the community.